How's it going, guys? I wanted to share something with you in this video. This is my fourth tournament I've ever did, and I won. Pretty awesome tournament. So with a little background about this tournament, it was held by Nate's Custom Bait, and for the whole month of August, that's what this tournament ran through, from the 1st to 31st. Nate's Custom Baits basically did a 3 bass limit, and you can only use their baits. It could have been like the geyser rigs, vibrating jigs, swim jigs, finesse jigs, darters. You can check all these type of baits out on their website. I'll definitely leave a link down below so you can check them out. And in order to enter this tournament, you had to be a part of the group on their Facebook page. That's where all the posts about the tournament and other things, information and stuff about Nate's Custom Baits was held and ran at. So I'll also leave that link down below so you guys could check out the group, maybe join, get yourself some of these goodies. So during this entire time during August, I did a lot of tournament fishing. And one thing about the tournament fishing, I didn't really record any of it. Mainly, one is because I did a lot of the fishing at night. During the day, I was doing my regular YouTube videos. Every now and then, I would throw on the Nate's Custom Baits chatterbait. That's what I primarily use, and that's, I say, like 8 out of the 10 baits that I have from them are chatterbaits. And I just basically stuck with just making, different YouTube videos. One of them being fishing with the Phantom Spider that I put up, and other videos like that, or just with fishing. And at night, I just kind of went into a tournament mode to do fishing. I didn't carry a headlamp. Actually, I carried it in the bag just in case I needed it. But I just stuck to just what the moon light, street lights, and other surrounding lights gave me, and didn't even carry a camera with me. It was kind of nice because I haven't fished like that in a long time. Pretty much every time I go fishing, I take a camera so I can record it for you guys. That's what I enjoy doing. So with this tournament, I decided to leave that behind, so that way I could solely focus on, trying to get as many hook sets on good fish as possible. I probably caught over 50 bass during this tournament, just the tournament alone. And I started out probably maybe about a week into the tournament. Just juggling with regular YouTube editing and videos, full-time job, social life, and then just going fishing at night. A lot of times when I went fishing, I went anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, just quick, bam, bam, bam. I hit up good spots that, produced really well. And, in my case, it helped me win the tournament. But actually, 2 of my biggest bass for the tournament were caught during the day. But just to get into it, I did kept some of the pictures, the ones that I submitted entries as I went along through the tournament. So as you can see here, I started off with smaller bass. My first 2 entries was about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. And then as each day went by, my bass kept on getting bigger. Day 2, day 3, day 4, I'm catching, between 2 and 2 3/4 pound bass. That's pretty much all I could catch throughout the majority of the tournament. I mean, those are good fish. I loved catching them. I wish I could catch them every single time. But for this tournament, I'm like, where are the bigger fish? I need some bigger fish. Where are the 3, 4s, 5s? Bigger fish. I needed that. And I'm constantly watching and submitting the catches as I go along in this tournament. And slowly I'm creeping up the board, and by the middle of second week, I take the lead by a few inches. I think it was like 2 inches. and I still haven't caught a bass over 3 pounds. Like during that time, I think my biggest bass was 2 pounds 13 ounces, and it was about 18 and a half inches. Then I decided to hit up a local spot during the day, and it was the only fish I caught. And it was this nice fish right here. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Wow. Check that out. Woo! That's a nice one. Jeez. Got a 5.2 here, guys. 5.2. It's the biggest bass I've caught out of this area. 5.2. All right, guys. Thank you. Look at that beast. So that was an awesome catch. Right there is when things turned around for me. That 5-pounder was the biggest bass I've caught in that area. It barely beat the one that I've caught a couple years ago, which was a 4.14. You know, I've heard of 7-pounders being caught out of this area by some of the other people that live, you know, locally in that area. So, you know, I'm so stoked. I'm happy. I caught it off you know, a new pattern that I haven't used, a bluegill pattern, but I did lose it, you know, eventually later on down the road. Line snapped and there it goes. So the following week, you know, I'm like, all right, I need some more bigger bass and all that. And then one night, I'm using the hybrid flash vibe, you know, a bait that I haven't used in a while. And I'm fishing that night, and I catch a couple 2s, couple 1-pounders, and then the last 2 fish I catch, I shit you not, back to back, I catch a 4-pounder and a 3-pounder. I was so happy about that. That right there set me apart. It gave me a good 6-inch lead in front of everybody. I was so happy. And just off of chatterbaits. I don't think a lot of these people did some nighttime fishing. Everybody's just fishing during the day. I saw some of the submissions, you know, some people were kayak fishing and all. I did all my fishing off the banks. You know, during the day I just made the regular YouTube videos, you know, from kayak or doing bank fishing, whatnot, trying out different baits, new baits, and just whatever. Following week, I catch my biggest bass, a 5.11. Off the Super Tiger. Never really caught any bass off of a Super Tiger pattern as far as a large bait. I've caught them off of small rooster tails and all that, but as far as a large bait, like either a lipless crankbait or crankbait or whatnot, never caught one. But this bait right there, I was so happy about it. I went to a spot, a pond, that I've had a lot of luck in catching some nice bass. You know, out of this area, just out of the 8 times I've visited this area, I've caught 5 4-pounders, a 6-pounder and this 511 right here. And I went to this particular spot where the tunnel system opens up back in a wooded area, opens up into the pond area, but right in that area, it's just a key area. And I cast it right into the trees, brought it off out of them, and about halfway through, felt something hit it hard. I set the hook hard. I thought I was recording the whole time. I'm like yelling and screaming. I'm like, oh shit, you know, it's a huge bass. It's jumping out of the water and all. I get it up there, and I'm like measuring all that, holding it up and stuff. A couple people see me pull it in. They're like, oh, I never seen a bass that big being pulled out of there. And you know, I looked down and my camera's not even recording. I was so mad right there because I really wanted to get, you know, my biggest catches on camera right there. Both of those bass, those 5-pounders, were the only 2 bass I caught during the day for this tournament. But afterwards I started fishing during the day for the tournament because with that 511 I had a good feeling that the tournament was pretty much sealed for me to win it. You know, just looking at some of the entries, I think the second place, or the second big, I say the biggest bass from another contestant was a 20.5 inch bass. I have a 22 and a half, 21 and a half, and 20.5 inches. Those were my 3 biggest bass right there. That gave me a total of 64.5 inches for this tournament. Second place finished with 58 inches. So I had a 6.5 inch lead right there going into the last week. I decided to hold off on that 511 until the last day, you know, to submit it, and just, you know, I wanted to see if anyone else would, but no one really moved. I seen a couple submissions come in, but nobody was even coming close to what I had on the board. So, you know, it was pretty exciting to win this tournament. I do have 2 other clips of some of the bass I caught off of the my favorite color pattern by Nate's Custom Baits, which is the Super Gill color. Awesome color. I just love that bright green, and I just love it too. So I'll show you these 2 clips, and then after that we'll get into I want to show you what I won, the cool baits that I won, the different baits that Nate's Custom Baits makes. It's not everything they make, but it's some awesome stuff. So I think you guys should check it out, and maybe you can get on the board with it. He is running another tournament here, I believe in September, so if you do want to get in on it, you gotta head to the Facebook group page, request to join in, and then, you know, go from there. Alright, well, got 1 bass. About 1.5 pounds for here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Only 2.5 pounder right here, guys. Nice. Let's see how much this guy weighs. Probably 2.5 pounder. Alright, we got a 2.5. Nice.
Alright guys, so I want to show you what I won for this Nate's Custom Baits tournament here. It's a pretty cool prize pack. Guys, it was probably like $80 worth of baits, but I think it's more. So this is one of the first things I got right here. Is the Nate's Custom Baits bag right here. Pretty cool bag. It's one of those bags to where you can cinch it up and then wear the straps on your shoulders like a backpack, which I thought was pretty cool. And this isn't like some cheap, flimsy material, so it's pretty good quality right here. And it has two pockets, the big pocket in here, and then it has an outer pocket right here, which has another access point on the other side. So I thought that was pretty cool to get right there, which was really nice. And also, I got a few stickers here. Nate's Custom Baits stickers right here, protein, and another one. And this isn't just some cheap sticker. When I first got it and felt the feel of it and everything, there's some really nice heavy-duty vinyl stickers right here. Like, they're pretty much weatherproof. Like, really thick quality. It almost feels like a piece of rubber, actually. So these could go great on my kayak without having to worry about it fading or coming off, getting damaged by the sun or water, you know. So it's pretty awesome to get these stickers right here. But now to the good stuff. So originally it's supposed to be 10 baits, but I counted 13. So this right here is the first set of baits. These are the shaky heads. Hybrid skirt shaky heads. So we got like a bleeding shad. We have a like crafty color. These are all I believe 1/4 ounce. I'm not really sure. This right here is the super gill, and this right here is like a standard crawl color, molten crawl color. It's pretty cool. Let's get a closer look on these guys. So yeah, here it is. Just a closer look on the shaky head. Put on your favorite floating worm, lizard, creature bait, whatever floats your boat here. But pretty cool. Awesome color right here too. The super gill color. But basically, if I can get that to stand, basically it sits like that. You know, great for hard bottom fishing. It's a nice crawl that hangs up and all that. This stuff definitely like floats in the water, you know, moves with the water movement. But these are pretty cool. So I got 4 different color patterns right here. I don't really use shaky heads a whole lot. I think the last time I've used shaky heads was probably a year ago. But these are pretty awesome. Nice custom baits right here. So that's 4 baits right there. The next set of baits I got when I looked in the box are these 3. These are finesse jigs. I already had one before that I actually got in a bait crate a long time ago when I was subscribed to the bait crate. And I'll show you what I have here. This guy right here. It's like a crawl color right here, molten crawl color right here. So I got a little trailer already on here. I tried using this in a tournament here, but I mainly just stuck with the chatterbaits, so it's pretty cool. But these are the ones that I received as part of the prize pack right here. So we got a 1/4 ounce sexy shad. Pretty cool colors. Awesome bucktail. This one right here is called Blaze. Wild color right here. And this one right here is baby bass. Little finesse jig. So these are pretty cool when the bite gets tough. And you love fishing the bottom. So these are a great addition to get. And next up, I got some casting jigs right here. These are pretty cool looking. Never had casting jigs with bucktails like this. This one I'll probably use more as a swim jig, but this one right here is a new color pattern that Nate's Custom Baits came out with. It's the sexy chartreuse shad. I guess they redesigned the color, I believe. Not 100% sure, but I believe it is. You guys should go check the website out. But definitely cool. This one right here is electric crawl, 3/8 ounce. I believe this is 3/8 ounce too. And that is pretty cool. I like that. So 2 of those. And then now to my favorite part. I got some chatterbaits here. This one I already have. This one is what I caught my biggest bass for the tournament with, the Super Tiger. So it's awesome to get another one just in case I lose them, because I've already lost a few during the tournament. But these 2 colors I do not have. This one's like a crafty color, right here, hybrid vibe. And this one right here is a new color pattern that I have not gotten. And this is a watermelon red plate. Pretty cool. Let's get a closer look on these guys here. So yeah, I love how Nate's Custom Baits, they paint their blades. Paint the heads too. Now the paint doesn't stay on, because once you start using it and this blade moves in the water, it actually chips the side away. But that's okay. It's par, of course. But this is a pretty cool skirt pattern here. Look at that. Nice use of some bucktail right here. All hand tied too. Awesome stuff. This would be good for some like clear water, slightly stained water. You know, good color to throw when you're coming to new areas too. Not every place is great for chatterbaits, I'll tell you that, but definitely throw these a lot. So that is cool to get these two color patterns, but you know, get 3 chatterbaits. And then the last bait I got, which I've never had before, it's also a chatterbait, but it's a heavy duty one. And this is a summergill pattern. I actually caught my second biggest bass off of this summergill. No, actually it was off a bluegill pattern. I did have a summergill pattern, not the one with the brush guard, because I haven't ordered any of those yet. But this is a first for me from any company that makes chatterbaits, vibrating jigs. But yeah, my second biggest bass was off the bluegill pattern. Like before that bass, I had a summergill chatterbait and hooked up on a 3-pounder, and my leader broke off, snapped right before the knot. So I don't know how that happened. But this is pretty cool to get for a first. So yeah, just give you an idea of the summergill pattern right here. It's really cool. Got a black and blue up on top, and then got that orange and yellow belly right there. You know, for the big bull bluegills. Pretty cool pattern, and this orange right here really gets these bass fired up. But what's great about this brush guard is I can actually work this in like lily pads and heavier grass without having to get the stuff all caught up on the hook like I usually do, especially a particular spot that I fish, which gets caught up in the grass a lot. So this is pretty cool. I can't wait to try that out. But this is a new collection to my Nate's Custom Baits here. Definitely #1 fan of chatterbaits too. So, you know, I want to give a big shout out and thanks to Nate's Custom Baits for running this tournament, and it was awesome to take the win and get all this awesome stuff. Again, this tournament was free to enter, and guys, I'll leave a link down below to their Facebook page so you guys can check it out and probably join the group if you guys want to get yourself some info and get yourself some of these baits. But besides that, I also want to show you what I already have and how I first found this company. Again, it was through the bait crate. I actually got a underspin as my first bait. Don't have that one anymore, that one is gone. But these 2 baits were the first ones I bought. This one's a green pumpkin, flash 5, and this one's a black and blue, flash 5. This is an original blade. This one I changed out, but it used to be the same, the gold. It originally came with silver, but I asked the company to send me gold blades because I like to fish them in darker water and whatnot. So they were cool with that. But this is definitely a big bait that I like to use for nighttime fishing. And it's a really cool technique to use the blades to use it as a trailer. So these 2 are the first ones I got, green pumpkin and black and blue. And you can see right here as the blades, you know, over time they just kind of hit the sides, but it's okay, it kind of looks like eyes in a way. But those were my first 2 chatterbaits from Nate's Custom Baits. And then over time during this tournament and before this tournament, I've got other baits. This one right here, I made a video on. Actually, I made a video on this too right here. First time I started using this, I fished at nighttime, so guys, if you want to check it out, there's a link right there to the video of me using this bait. And I caught a lot of good bass that night. You know, 3 and 4 pounders. This one right here is a new favorite color pattern I love to throw. I pretty much throw this in just about any body of water I come across. This right here is a super gill. And most of my bass, I started off with this bait during the tournament and caught most of my bass. This isn't the original one. I actually had one before and lost it and ordered another one. So, it's a great bait to use. As you can see, it's got some wear and tear right there because I use it a lot. But, again, I also made a video when I first started using this bait, so you can go ahead and check it out right there. I've caught some nice chunks off of this, so go ahead and check it out. But, over time, I got some other baits. This is a newer one right here, and it's called the Purple Reaver. Look at that purple. This is great for dark water, and I use this a lot for nighttime fishing also, and I use it a good deal for this tournament here. And I use one of my favorite trailers, a big trailer, swim bait by American Tackle Company. This is the Bushido Shad, and this one is a June bug color right here. It's a 5-inch paddle tail swim bait right here. I love using these for trailers. It just makes a profile really big and bulky, and these bass can pick it up, especially the nice chunky ones, and they just love to slam these. But what's cool about this pattern, look at the blade, look at the head. Pretty cool pattern right there. I love it. Awesome custom stuff. And this right here, yep, this is the bait that caught my biggest bass in the tournament, the Super Tiger. Great for stained water, muddy waters, nighttime. Just about all chatterbaits are great for nighttime fishing. So I love this bait. And then this is one of the most unique baits I got. I've only caught one fish, and to this date, it's my biggest fish off of Nate's Custom Baits, and a 6-pound, 6-ounce bass. And if you guys want to check out that clip, I actually caught it on the 4th of July. It's pretty cool with this red, white, and blue, so you guys can check it out right there on this. nice little bait. And this trailer right here, awesome little swim bait made by MN Custom Baits. So pretty cool stuff. So that is my Nate's Custom Baits small collection I've had there. I had a couple others but lost them. I had a bluegill and a summergill pattern, so I'll definitely have to get more of those along the way. And also they got some really cool underspins too, great for clear water fishing and whatnot. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and this again is the first tournament I've won. I know it didn't involve any money or whatnot, but it's still cool to get about $100 worth of prizes right here. Really cool stuff.
So that's pretty awesome, getting those stickers, getting that bag. I don't know what I'm going to use that bag for, but it's pretty cool. But those baits, oh man, I can't wait to start throwing some, especially that that heavy duty brush guard. It's basically a swim jig with a blade on it. Never used a bait like that. Well, I've used swim jigs, but never used a chatterbait like that, so I'm excited to use that. But it's awesome stuff. So guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and appreciate the support that you guys give me. And yeah, go out there and catch some donkeys. Till next time guys, tight lines and keep fishing. See you on the next one.